Hello everyone and welcome to another session of Me Programming Daily. Today, a quick follow-up on the issue I sort of started troubleshooting yesterday. This and how to shift right-hand side skewers based on the width of loopback connections. I don't have a good idea how to do this yet. It will require deeper refactoring, but for now, the code is in place. I don't think the code for overlapping loopback connections, that is, I don't believe we'll have problems with that anytime soon. So I'll just revert this back to the previous value, the accumulator, or the accumulator right shift. We should be back in business. Yes, this is good enough for now. So what is in my head at the moment is I'll probably have to rethink how I position all blocks at the beginning of the rendering process. So for those of you who remember, in the main file, we build selected skewer blocks like this, and all skewer blocks have this origin that's -1, -1 by default. I'm not happy with this. This should be removed. But I sort of have been waiting for the right moment where this actually brings more value than just visual clarity. I think this will have to disappear now or soon to pave way for the new system of assigning initial origin or positioning. So what is currently in my head is I shouldn't be positioning or changing the origin of anything that is not on the main skewer. But it's sort of becoming a chicken and egg situation where if I don't do that, then additional connections defined in this type, see this ID, if it leads to a block that's not positioned yet, how should I resolve it? So I think that if I only position the first skewer first skewer blocks, I'll have to push the rendering of those additional connections further down the rendering sort of waterfall, let's call it. And that is changing the implementation pretty dramatically, and I don't have a good idea how to approach it yet. So my reasoning is the shift to the right based on the width of loopback connections is probably not going to affect anybody immediately. It is going to only have an effect if we have lots of loopbacks. Only then they will probably overlap these right-hand side skewer blocks. I'll create an issue about that, not to forget, but this issue can be closed, I think. So we still have some time today, so how about I just open that issue? Okay, so the issue is created. Let's take a look at another issue that I reported earlier. Oh, and by the way, I hope you're having a very nice day. Where I live, it's a beautiful Friday day. It's a lovely end of summer day. And I'm enjoying a cup of tea. Let's see if this could be a small, easy win for us today. Overlapping connections, regular and loopback can go two different directions. Oh, so there's a lot happening here. So let's see what we are working with. First of all, remove this. Okay, so we have ambiguity here and here. Oops. Okay, so this looks fine. What if we add one? So in that case, yeah, there are two problems. One is already described in this. Loopback connections need to go around regular connections. Yes. So this loopback connection should go all the way here and then back. But the issue at hand is that we have two lines overlapping that go in different directions, and that could lead to confusion or ambiguity. So this no line goes here and here. And what we are expected to do is for the loopback connection to take us from this point all the way back to swapped. I think we can address it easily if we just push the loopback connections a little bit down. Let's see how easy it would be to produce render additional connection. So this is, I believe, it. So let's make a very quick change like that. And it should become apparent which code controls that loopback connection if it's going up. It's not this. Maybe this. if x1 is greater than x2, x1 is here, and it is greater than x2, and y1 is lower than y2. Yeah, so this is this code. So technically we shouldn't be updating x, we should be updating y. Let's go minus 0, 1. That will push it a little bit down. So the midpoint here should not be x1 plus default bounding box, but instead it should be the width of the right hand side branch, I believe. Let's just quickly test it. We only have one loop back, so it shouldn't affect too much in this diagram. So we just need to let this render additional connection know what is the width of the right hand side branch. So I'm happy to report that we only call it from 2 places, so that is good. So what do we have? Render additional connection. Width to bypass. Let's do 3. Let's build it for a formatting pass. I'm not sure what was wrong with that before. Oh, so it actually coincidentally looks very nice. The loopback is here. This is how it should be. I'm looking for width in units for connected skewer blocks. Let's see if we have something like that. Oh, so we already have that, which means that in this function, render additional connection. No, we still have it. We still need it. Here we have skewer blocks. Builds, that's a good sign. All right. I think I may be overdoing it with here. No, that is much better. Let's maybe just do this. Okay, I'm happy with this, but let's modify this guy. Okay, this is not looking bad at all. Maybe let's introduce one more step here. Okay, it still works. Let's do one more question. Okay, this still works nicely. But now we're left with this issue where the loopback naturally cannot start at the same spot as the point where regular connections end or go to. maybe the best course of action would be not to shift the loopback connection down, because that would mean introducing another point to the 4 points that form a loopback connection, but to push the regular connection a little bit higher. Let's see. Okay, I think I need a little break. I'll be back in a second. All right, I'm back. It looks like OBS is still working. I just want to make a very small test before I finish the session for today. I feel we've achieved partially what I wanted to. So I like that. We don't have to solve all problems today. So we have what? Diagram, connection, connection diagram, connection, single block. Post y1, post y2. This is weird. So skewer blocks, this only renders, this function only renders the vertical lines, I think. Let's do a quick test. Yeah, it's the same connection X. But let's just check which place exactly it finishes in. So all the vertical lines should be skewed to the right at the bottom. Yes, here. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so we won't be touching that. But instead, we'll see where this is called from. It's only called from one spot. This additional connection. So again, this is not it. rendered our branch, and this is the troubleshooting mode. If there is no detour, I think this is our connection. So the two last points is okay, got it. So we just need to lift it up by, say, 0.1. Okay, so now these connections don't clash. But also these guys are a little bit too long. Okay, we can easily fix that at some later time. For now, I think I'll draw the line here for today. Time to wrap it up and move on to other things. Yeah, but pretty good progress today. I just need to clean this up a little bit. Maybe we can do it during the next session. I would like to wish you all a fantastic weekend ahead. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.